So we are in Conway, Arkansas, just about 3 miles from the river, and we have several hives located right behind me in there. We started out about 3 years ago. We had some hives that my friend needed us to take care of them, and they were frozen in ice. So we went and kind of rescued them out, and then that spring, the more we looked into it, we're like, hey, we should probably start multiplying our hives in here. Went ahead and ordered some packages. So you can buy packages of bees with the queen and everything, and order some equipment and started to raise our numbers. We ended up with about 20 hives that summer, but then it's also a risky business because you can lose probably half of them in just a matter of weeks due to different pests and other stuff. We did lose some that summer. I came back that fall and I started bringing up my number of colonies again. And then the next year, we look into harvesting. And we are very close to what used to be the Round Mountain orchard, which is peach trees in that orchard. Being very close to that, we had an excellent honey that year. So we're like, hey, we really could put this product in the stores. So they started carrying our product, and I was really expecting to carry out my product until Christmas. We sold out in like a couple of months. The next season, we're like, okay, this is becoming more serious now. So we're gonna go ahead and look for a place to do the harvesting, because we needed a place. We started acquiring more equipment, and we needed a place to put all the equipment. The more we looked into it, we're like, we have a great opportunity now to turn this operation not only into a kitchen, but also into a storefront. Brothers Honey now was opened. We have not only honey products, but artisan products that local people in Arkansas produce.
It began just as a hobby, really. Actually, I shouldn't say that. It did not begin as a hobby. It began as a small business. We had no idea it would kind of become what it is becoming right now, and so we started out with just a few hives. We grew that to about 30, and then this summer we lost 6 or 7. So now we're down to 22 really solid hives that really are going to be even stronger next season. But what we needed was a place to process the honey, so that's where this storefront came into play. And we got the storefront so that we would have a place for the processing equipment, and then so that we could also have an avenue to sell the honey. And then I was just thinking, if we're going to go ahead and sell our honey, why don't we go ahead and sell other products, and why don't we reach out to other local beekeepers and ask them if they want their honey shelved in a physical location, year-round, whereas the farmers markets are only seasonal. So I really thought it would be a great opportunity to bring together a lot of beekeepers around the state. The beekeeper community is a really strong, personable community that is just very helpful and just really wonderful and welcoming. And so we thought, what a great thing to bring kind of it into a one-stop shop for anyone needing local honey, maybe. So local honey is generally defined as within 30 to 50 miles of where you live. Our honey is right on the outside of town. It's on a 300+ acre sheep farm. So local honey, basically, it can mean a variety of things for the area where you're local too. So, because every different area, every region is going to differ in its own local honey because of its own native plants and environment. So honey local to us is, I guess we would kind of coin it as raw honey. So raw honey here, the raw honey that we do offer, all the honey in the store that we offer, except for the honey straws, is raw. And we do minimal processing, and everyone that we get it from does minimal processing, which means it's unpasteurized and not ultra-filtered. When they ultra-filter honey is where they take the pollen out of it, basically, and pasteurization also aids in that, and kills enzymes that are beneficial to health, and people that say that they use honey for allergies. And you really do want to get a honey that is local to you and in the rawest form possible to be beneficial, to have those enzymes, have that pollen still in it intact.
So at this point we are producing not a lot of honey, but we consider it to be very high quality honey. Taste is very subjective, but we do like our product, and we put it out on the market, and it seems that people like it a lot. One of the reasons is because we have a lot of the spring blooms, and the spring blooms will give you a lighter color honey. There will also be no aftertaste. Most people that will harvest late fall in Arkansas, you will find out that the honey will have an aftertaste, and that will be due to the fact that there's different bitter weeds that will come out and will bloom in August. That's why we choose to harvest before they come out, to maintain that clear, crisp, in most cases very peachy taste because of the orchard that we have nearby.
So there's definitely an increased awareness towards the sustainability needed for agriculture and how beekeeping directly affects that, and how individuals can start having a hive in their yard and participating in that without even doing a whole lot more than that. People are looking more to get back down to small scale in their food, with agriculture, with their local farms. I mean, they're wanting to know where their food is produced, and that's something that we're able to offer here that is really unique, because we can walk them through the kitchen and show them step by step everything that's done to the honey that they're purchasing, and show them exactly where it is as it's produced in the hives.